Benjamin Lagat, from Bureti, Leonard Tsang, from Belgut, Eric Keter, from Sigawet Soin, Kipsang Keme, from Sotik, Joyce Cherono Loboso, from Chepalungu, Paul B, from Bomet East, Bernard Bet Kipkurui, from Bomet Central, Ronald Tunui, from Konoin, Sami Koech, and ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed that we can continue with this list after the next speaker. I can assure you the list goes on and on and on. Congratulations, Jubilee. So that we can get to the business of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank everybody who's played one part or the other. You who cast your vote, you who woke up in the morning to wake up your neighbors, to mobilize and say, let us go and change Kenya. Would like to thank you very much. For you who gave your penny, for you who gave your time, for those of us who gave our voices, for you who stood there and said, I shall be counted as part of the change in this country. We salute you, and history shall remember you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to bring up on stage my co-MC. She'll take us through the rest of the day. Please put your hands together for Anolda Shiundu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome onto the stage His Excellency, the Deputy President-elect, Honorable William Ruto.
Hello, madam. How are you? Your Excellency. You remember last Saturday at the Uhuru Park, I said that was the last time I was going to call you Man UK. So I have really no excuse. This afternoon, Your Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, First Lady-to-be Margaret Kenyatta, the Honorable Charity Ngilu, the Honorable Najib Balala, the Honorable Governors-elect present in this meeting, the Honorable Senators-elect in this gathering, the Honorable Members of Parliament-elect in this meeting, the Honorable Women Representatives who are Members of Parliament also elect in this meeting, distinguished guests present here, the Chairman of URP, the Honorable Francis Kabaro, the Chairman of TNA, my friend Sakaja, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, I am lost for words. I am telling you, I am lost for words. for us to get where we are today, God, and I say, God did it for us. God turned every hurdle into a bridge. He turned every roadblock into a stepping stone and turned every challenge into an opportunity. Our victory today, ladies and gentlemen, is in all manner of definition a miracle. It doesn't matter how you look at it. And we want to thank God, and we want to dedicate this victory of the Jubilee Coalition to the Almighty God. Many people made huge sacrifices to get us here. I want to single out my wife. Many nights, she sneaked out of her bed at midnight to pray. I know many other people fasted and prayed for us. My dear wife, I want to say thank you. And to those many others, many committed, dedicated, prayerful men and women who made this possible, we want to say, God bless you. Many people, our friends, supporters, mobilizers, party officials, organizers, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, you're simply great, and we want to say thank you very much. I know that we have committed ourselves, heart and soul and body, to take this country to the next level. I have no doubt in my mind that the Jubilee Coalition, under the leadership of my friend Uhuru Kenyatta, will deliver every pledge and discharge every promise. I am confident that we will live to what we have promised this country, that we believe in tunaweza kusema na kutenda. We want to say to our competitors, the Honorable Raila Odinga, the Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, the Amani Coalition under Musalia Mudavadi, the Eagle Coalition under Peter Kenneth, our friend Dida, the Iron Lady of Kenyan politics, Martha Karua, Paul Muite, and of course, Professor Ole Kiapi. We want to tell them from the Jubilee Coalition that we are looking forward to working with them so that we can build a united country. We are looking forward to building bridges so that we can achieve the Kenyan vision that will take this country to the next level. To our fellow countrymen, the Kenyan people, we are humbled by the confidence that you have demonstrated in our capacity to lead. We want to promise that we will do everything possible within our power, and God helping us to harness the talent, the expertise, the knowledge, and the energy of every Kenyan, so that together we can deliver a Kenya that we can all be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not want to speak beyond there today, because with where we came from, it's taken God to get us here, and we trust God to the future. I want to conclude by saying that we have a robust, multi-talented Jubilee team, from members of county assembly, members of parliament, senators and governors, and of course, our leader, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, and I. This team, we are confident, we are sure that working with the people of Kenya, across tribe, beyond religion, beyond creed, beyond region, we will definitely succeed in creating that Kenya that we have always hoped for. So with those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasant duty to invite my friend. And, when I met Uhuru Kenyatta, I think 12 years ago, he gave me his number. And I saved his number as, if you check my phone today, his number is saved as FP. So I have two numbers, FP1 and FP2. And I kept on looking at this number over the last 12 years. And FP was then an abbreviation for future president. Now, even as we campaigned I was tempted in 2007. I was tempted to change the but somehow I didn't. So it kept on being FP, my friend. Now I'll have to remove the F. Yeah, I'll do it today, because now it's the future is now here. And so we really want, on behalf of the Jubilee Coalition, before I invite my brother, to ask our friends who went into this competition with us, respectively, with a lot of humility, that the people of Kenya have spoken. And the people of Kenya have spoken very clearly. I have heard our brother, the Honorable Prime Minister, before say, the voice of the people is the voice of God. I really want to persuade our friends to join hands with the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee team, because the people of Kenya have spoken, and to the best of our knowledge, God has spoken. Let's work together and build a Kenya that we can all be proud of. So with those many remarks, let me now invite the fourth President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta.
Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana Wakenya wenzangu. Na nianze kusema tumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa yale yote ametutendea. My brother, the Deputy President-elect of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable William Ruto and Mrs. Ruto, my sister in our Jubilee coalition, the Honorable Charity Ngilu, my brother Najib Balala, member of our coalition, all governors-elect, senators-elect, members of parliament-elect, women representatives-elect, and most importantly, our county representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Kenyans, I want to thank you. Thank you all for your patience and support along this long way that we have walked together. Asante sana. I thank God for sustaining us and for bringing us this far. I thank all those who have remained vigilant in prayer for our nation during this time. I want to thank the people of the Republic of Kenya who have shown tremendous patience over the last few days as we awaited the outcome of this election. I thank the thousands of officials who worked for the IEBC to make this the most free, the most fair general election in our nation's history. Despite challenges that they faced, they did manage to keep the trust of Kenyans and to do a job professionally. While we look forward to a day when electoral results will be relayed in real time to curb anxiety, we acknowledge that this was a new time for you. This was the first time under our new constitution that you are engaging in such a massive election, and we want to congratulate you. I also pledge my support to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission as we take the reins of government, to support them to seek more efficient ways of conducting elections in future. I would also at this stage like to acknowledge and thank the police and all security agencies for their diligence, their preparedness during the last few weeks. I would especially like to acknowledge the police officers who lost their lives in the line of duty on the eve of the elections. They made the ultimate sacrifice, laying down their lives in the name of democracy. I offer my sincere condolences to the loved ones they left behind, and I want to assure those families that I and the people of Kenya are standing with them in prayer. The incidents that took the lives of those officers are a reminder that security remains one of the biggest challenges in our nation. It is unacceptable to see such violence and unnecessary loss of life. It contravenes all values that our Constitution represents, and as we move forward, I pledge to meet all those threats to national security with the full force of Kenya's resources and with the utmost urgency. To the media, especially the Kenyan media, I want to thank you. You have shown remarkable responsibility as the country's fourth estate. You have shown sensitivity in the dissemination of news and impartiality in the treatment of the results. You have no doubt helped keep this country calm. We are grateful to you for this, and we will continue to consider you as our true partners as we embark on our journey. To all the presidential candidates, I want to say I salute you. You have all contributed to ensuring a robust democratic process. I, in particular, want to thank my older brother, Raila Odinga, for his spirited campaign. I know that all candidates have made tremendous personal sacrifices for the progress of our country. And today, I welcome them to join us in moving our nation forward. My fellow Kenyans, today, we celebrate the triumph of democracy, the triumph of peace, the triumph of nationhood. Despite the misgivings of many in the world, we have demonstrated a level of political maturity that surpassed expectations. We dutifully turned out, we voted in peace, we upheld order and respect for the rule of law, and we maintained the fabric of our society. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the real victory today. A victory for our nation, a victory that shows that Kenya has finally come of age, that this indeed is Kenya's moment. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I am humbled that in a free and fair election, you, the people of Kenya, have placed your trust in me to lead our nation as your next president. I am here because of your unyielding support and the support of millions of Kenyans from all walks of life, from every corner of our nation, who sacrificed their time, their energy, their resources to make this our campaign a success. Thousands of you volunteered through Team Uhuru, hundreds of you mobilized grassroots organizations. Hundreds of young people helped campaign through the university associations and across the nation, engaging through various platforms. Throughout this process, you, the people, remained unwavering in your belief, not only in me, but in the possibility of a stronger, more prosperous Kenya that has room for all our hopes and aspirations. Last and not least, I want to take this opportunity to thank my family, my wife Margaret, who has been a pillar behind the scenes, and I'm truly grateful, Margaret. To my 3 children and all the members of my family. This has been a trying time, and their support for me has never for 1 second wavered. I am truly grateful. However, ladies and gentlemen, this is not about me. It is about you, the people of Kenya. You who have put faith, not in one man, but in a team. Our Deputy President, the Honorable William Ruto, a man with a proven track record who has demonstrated to all of us his ability to speak and act. Kusema na kutenda. A man with unmatched zeal and energy. I look forward to working with you, my brother. You put your trust in my sister Charity Ngilu, my brother Najib Balala, both who have remained committed to serving the people of Kenya and putting the interest of Kenya first. I look forward to working with you as we move forward. You also put your trust in TNA and URP and the wider Jubilee family. And because you gave us this trust, I am proud to say today that the majority of women who were elected to Parliament this time round come from the Jubilee coalition. This fact demonstrates our commitment, or the commitment that our coalition has to support women and to ensuring the full implementation of all the provisions within our Constitution. I want to say to all the Jubilee aspirants, those who won, and especially those who didn't win, you have done your parties and this coalition proud. Your dedication to the ideals that the Jubilee coalition represents has been an inspiration to me and to all of us in the leadership of this coalition. We came together as a team, and we will continue to work together as a team for the people of Kenya and for the good of the people of Kenya. However, ladies and gentlemen, today is more about this nation than one coalition. It is about all of us as Kenyans. Those of you who voted for Jubilee and those of you who voted for other coalitions or other political parties. My fellow Kenyans, my pledge to you today is that as your president, I will work on behalf of all the citizens of this republic, regardless of their party affiliation. I will honor the will of Kenyans and ensure that my government protects their rights and acts without fear or favor in the interests of our nation. To all those of you who have won various seats, regardless of what party or coalition you belong to, let us remember that we are first and foremost Kenyans, and that the people have bestowed upon us the responsibility to work for them. I today extend a hand of friendship and cooperation to you so that together we can truly serve the Kenyan people. Ladies and gentlemen, in the nearly 5 decades since Kenya's independence, we have made great strides as a nation. Kenya has experienced huge successes, but there have also been enduring problems. In the last 10 years, under the presidency of Mwai Kibaki, we have begun to overcome many of our national challenges. And at this stage, I would like to say that indeed we are grateful and indebted for his services and the services that he has rendered over the years to this nation. As I assume office, my task and the task before all of us is to secure the gains that we have made while focusing on solving the challenges that remain. My fellow Kenyans, the elections are over. Today, in itself, only marks the beginning, but there is still much more work to be done. That work begins today, and that work begins with all of us taking personal responsibility for the future of our country, the inheritance of our children. For those who are celebrating, let us be modest in our victory. To those who voted for my opponents, let us keep in mind the broader victory of Kenya and continue to uphold peace. Let us remember that while in a democracy some contestants must inevitably lose, the citizens of a country never lose. In this election, every single vote mattered. And from this moment, every voice that contributes to the national dialogue will be heard. Fellow Kenyans, our duty now is to return to our lives, to return to our jobs, to our businesses, to our farms, and to continue making the daily decisions that will transform this country. I promise you that I will do my part. But in order for me to do my part, I also need every single Kenyan to do their part. To our brothers and sisters in the region and in Africa as a whole, we appreciate your support and encouragement before, during, and after these elections. This is the true spirit of Africa, and we are indeed looking forward to playing our rightful role in the region and in the continent. The African star, ladies and gentlemen, is shining brightly, and the destiny of Africa is now in our hands. To the nations of the world, I give you my assurances and the assurances of my team that we truly understand that Kenya is part of the community of nations. And while as leaders, we are first and foremost the servants of the Kenyan people, we recognize and accept our international obligations. And we will continue to cooperate with all nations and international institutions in line with those obligations. However, ladies and gentlemen, we also expect that the international community will respect the sovereignty and the democratic will of the people of Kenya. Indeed, it is the desire of the people of Kenya to be a nation that is at peace with itself, at peace with her neighbors, at peace with our continent, and at peace with the world at large. We will pursue this ideal, upholding the values enshrined in our Constitution and continuing in the spirit embodied in the words of our national anthem, O God of all creation, bless this, our land and nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace, and liberty, and may plenty be found within our borders. God bless you all, fellow Kenyans. God bless this great Republic of Kenya. Let us get to work. And once again, I wish to reiterate our offer of friendship, our offer of cooperation. Kenya needs to move on. The challenges are many. We need to be able to work together. Elections will always come and go, but Kenya remains, and the people of Kenya remain. Let us join hands through mutual respect, and let us all work to fulfill the dreams, the goals of our Kenyan people. Kenya needs us together. Let us pull together. Let us work together. This country is great. This country has great potential. It doesn't need us as leaders bickering. It needs us pulling together, and each and every one of us playing their part to ensure that Kenya's greatness is truly seen. God bless you all. God bless Kenya. I look forward to working together with you, and God continue to guide all of us as we move forward. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Asante sana. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite onto the stage Mrs. Ruto and Mrs. Kenyatta, accompanied by your children. Please welcome onto the stage. Photographers, if you'd please stay in your position, security will be here to show you where you can be positioned to take your photographs. Families, please welcome onto the stage.
Ni jambo la kunisumbua na kunigasi. Hebu fikiria mwenzako akifa juu ya mabaya aliyotendewa. Wengine tu wangekuwa na mabawa, wangeruka waepe ulimwengu. Twawezaje kuishi pamoja kama bado chuki na tungoja? Tushikane pamoja once again. Let's hope to believe. Let us hope to believe. Bora pamoja kwa tu believe. Pamoja, pamoja. Shikane kwa umoja. Pamoja, pamoja. Pamoja, shikane kwa umoja. Kufikiria sana sana, ni jambo gani lisilotuwezesha